Yo guys, what's going on? My name's Chris. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. First and foremost, today we're going to talk about some sticky stuff, which is how to get past or over the patterns that are holding you where you are in life. And the problem is that blocks and patterns keep us exactly where we are, often without even knowing it. And guys, I have a lot of experience with this. A lot. Too much to talk about in one show. So many patterns, so many blocks I didn't know about. And it's an ongoing process. But the good news is I have the solution for you. All right? The solution for you is understanding this, having great friends, coaches, and mentors that will hold you accountable and tell you what you don't want to hear. And I'm going to give you the ways how to get past these patterns next. So let's get into it. So let's put the bullshit aside, right? My patterns were destructive for 30 years of my life. And I probably didn't realize my patterns were destructive until 30 years of my life is what I'm getting at. And, for the better part of a decade since, it's an ongoing battle. The good news is over the course of those years, I've been able to figure a few things out, which can help you. And number one, guys, I teach about this in my book. All right. Dominate Your Day, a high performer's guide to winning at life. It's right there over my shoulder and over that shoulder. If you want for free, guys, it's on YouTube. Just go to my YouTube channel and look for Dominate Your Day book. I put the audio book on YouTube for free. This isn't about money. This is about us moving past our patterns. And I teach it there. If you want to buy a hard copy, awesome. You want to buy the Audible, fantastic. But the point is, all this knowledge is free and it will change your life. And number two, and I teach this in the book, the first step or the second step in this video, outside of understanding that the material is taught in my book, is taking responsibility and understanding that you have a pattern that you want to change. That is the key. Being open-minded enough to accept that there is a pattern or a block and mistakes are being made. And be open to changing those mistakes and changing those patterns with new habits. So number three, once you determine that you're open-minded enough to take responsibility for a pattern, where is it? Number three, where is the pattern? What is the pattern? Right? Let's say maybe what's a pattern here? Well, okay. All right. Here's a pattern that when I was growing up as a kid in social settings, I would get super nervous and I didn't want to speak. I was just nervous, and it's probably fear of judgment, but I recognized that pattern and I looked for the pattern and I looked for the way to change that pattern through habits, which was putting myself in situations to be social. But I was open-minded enough to want to change it. I think it was because I wanted to make more friends and I had to speak to people to make more friends. Okay, number four, the lesson. Okay. In my case, if I wanted more friends, but I was scared to speak, the lesson is, all right, I want more friends. I have to speak to gain more friends. So the lesson is I have to speak in social settings. And it's really that simple. In this case, it seems super simple because I'm talking about being like a teenager in social settings and being scared to talk, if you will. Action cures anxiety. Action cures inaction. So in this case, the lesson is if I want more friends, I need to speak. If I need to speak, I need to put myself in more social settings. And it's really that simple. At whatever pattern you have, guys, action will cure it. And that's the lesson. Replacing that pattern with a new habit. Rather than shy away and not speak, put yourself in positions to speak. Number 5, and arguably the most critical, okay? How to break that pattern after we've taken all these steps of understanding it's in my book, taking responsibility that you have a pattern you want to change, understanding where the pattern is, the lesson, okay? It's the action plan. And I actually just talked about it with the lesson, right? It kind of goes hand in hand. If you're scared to speak but want more friends, the action plan is go to events that you speak in a social setting. All right? Or let's use another example. Let's say you're an employee in a company and you're making mistakes and your company has systems. This is a system right here, okay? And your boss is breathing down your throat and he's like, or that boss is like, hey, listen, I'm really pissed off. Like, you keep getting this wrong. Are you using your system to look off of while you're performing that task? And a lot of times people don't use the tools that they have available. So in the case of the employee that's making mistakes and not reading off their system, the plan of action would be to print the system off, put a check mark next to each line item. After it's done, complete the process, complete the system, and hand it in. That's the action plan for the mistake. And like, real talk, this is a system for me. I'm the business owner using it and using my check marks. Why? Because I'll make mistakes if I don't do it. It's really that simple. Understanding the action plan. A, I want more friends. I need to put myself in situations to speak so I don't feel awkward in social settings. B, making mistakes. So I need my system with check marks while I'm doing the task, which in this case was setting up to record. And the 6th step is the self-reflection aspect of things. After you've recognized your mistake and you're putting yourself in positions to rectify this mistake and you're accepting this mistake and you understand the lesson and you have the action plan, it's think about it. Okay, got it. I understand now. What else can I change? What else can I do? What other patterns might I have? Who can I help with this lesson? In being self-reflective when it comes to overcoming your patterns that are keeping you stuck is vitally important, because this is a piece of self-awareness. And understanding yourself and your thoughts and your actions and your emotions are critical to progressing in life. The self-reflection aspect at the end is also important in the beginning, but in the end will determine where you go next and what pattern you find next, what mistake you fix next, and where you're going in life. All right, guys, so I've been doing this new thing, which is, listen, if you're having problems with patterns or mistakes and you want to chat about it, I'm opening up my book for everybody who listens or watches. And if you want to jump on a call, it's on me. My Calendly link is in the show notes. Just click the link, find the time slot that works for you, and you got 30 minutes of my time. Because I want to help you, and I want to build a community, continue to build a community, continue to build a tribe of like-minded people. And I want to help, and I want to provide as much value as possible. And that's why I've been podcasting for 5 years and YouTubing for 3 years, because amongst other social medias. But the point is, I don't have sponsors. I don't have people paying me to do this. I want to provide value. I want to make some impact, and I want to help some people. So if you want to book a call, find the show notes, find the Calendly link, book a call, and let's chat. All right, guys, that's what I got for you today. I know that I appreciate you, and I really hope you guys learned something. If you did learn something, drop a comment below. Tell me what you're learning. Help me understand what you're learning. If you didn't learn something, tell me. I want to help, right? And if you're not learning, I need to do better. So tell me below, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.